Hey, welcome Friendship Church. Here we are again at the Prior Lake campus. This is the center place, and I remember personally stapling shingles, those old shingles here, and now we're going to have siding. But we are renovating this place, but we're also renovating our soul this summer. We are looking at several topics this summer that are critical, that God uses in Scripture to renovate our souls.
Yeah, and as we've been talking about the things that God uses in order to restore us and restore fullness of relationship with Him, you talked a little bit about how He wants to get rid of idols in our life with Isaac. What was that message about?
Yeah, Abraham was called to sacrifice his own son, Isaac. A lot of us have a very similar calling in life, maybe not to that extreme, but I gave up my car that really ruled over my heart. Many of us have electronic devices, activities, good things, but they can rule over our life.
Yeah. And I did a sermon that was similar to that from Philippians chapter 3, where we talked about how relationship with Jesus changes the way that we see accomplishment. There's so many accomplishments that we want to put out there and we want to talk about and we want to put on social media. Paul says in Philippians 3, knowing Christ is all that life is about. Everything else goes in the rubbish heap compared to knowing Christ. And we've talked about how God uses generosity to reshape our soul and how God uses hard times and trials to reshape who we are. What are we going to be talking about as it comes up?
Yeah, special thanks to Josh Anderson for that talk that we did on trials for Shakopee and then Prior Lake this last week, how God shapes and molds us. There's going to be a series of other topics that we're going to be looking at, like the Bible, the critical nature of reading the Bible, spending time with the Bible. We have it in audio form. You can even watch videos of it on YouTube. There's many translations.
Yeah.
God uses His Word to trigger the Spirit of God's work in our life so that we can obey and understand who He is.
And we'll be looking at things like prayer and confession and other spiritual disciplines and the role that they play that God uses to restore us and restore our lives.
Yeah, bottom line is if you want your soul renovated, this is the chance. This is the chance. Just like we're doing this right now, this was our chance to renovate Prior Lake. This is your chance this summer. And we've actually had some calls for people saying, can I join your series? I'm not part of your church, but can I join in the series of renovation of soul? I could use a renovation.
Anyone who wants to join needs to come to the Shakopee campus because we're all there for the next few weeks. Going to be at the Shakopee campus. Come on down. Learn how God is going to restore your soul.